I'm so excited. This is literally like my dream. I absolutely love it. My Mamma Mia cocktail has arrived. That is really, really tasty. I really like that. This room is beautiful. I have seen so many people dressed up for Cowboy Carter. What do you get when you combine ABBA, afternoon tea and the West End? I'll tell you, you get a Mamma Mia themed afternoon tea that I have been desperate to try since I discovered it. Can you believe they have a Mamma Mia themed afternoon tea in London? I was so surprised when I saw it, but as an ABBA and Mamma Mia stan, of course I had to try it for you guys. So we're gonna head to the Strand Palace to test it out and see what we think. I booked this for one person. If I'm honest, I can't remember the price, but I will let you know it when we get the menu and we're sat down inside so I can confirm everything for you. But from what I've seen of the TikToks and the visuals of this, it looks so beautiful, and of course everything is themed to Mamma Mia, which is amazing. So let's go and see if it is worth the hype. A side note, as I head over there, I have seen so many people dressed up for Cowboy Carter, which makes me really excited because I'm going on Tuesday. So by the time you guys see this video, actually I will have already gone. And what I will do is in my next afternoon tea review, I will let you know my thoughts really quickly because honestly, I'm so excited, and from the snippets I've seen of the tour, it looks phenomenal. So I can't wait to experience it myself in person, but that's not what we're doing today. Today we're going for Mamma Mia themed afternoon tea. What a beautiful day it is in London. I've got my sunnies on my head. I need to actually put these on. It's a stunning day. We've had such horrible, miserable grey weather. I really thought we were going to have more horrible grey weather today, but I've absolutely lucked out. So I'm loving it. Okay, we're nearly there. I can see the sign for Strand Palace. This is honestly in the heart of the West End. I've walked past so many West End shows on my way here, and I love that London has West End kind of Broadway themed afternoon teas available because I just feel like it makes them so much more fun. Okay, I've arrived. I'm early as always, which is very on brand. So I'm just waiting in the lobby area, and they said when my table's ready, they will take me through. I booked for 12:30. I'm here at 12:20, so I'm just 10 minutes early. So hopefully I will be in there soon and I can show you guys this, what I'm hoping will be incredible afternoon tea experience. I have high hopes for this because, as I mentioned, I'm an ABBA stan and a Mamma Mia stan. I've just sat down for my afternoon tea and this room is beautiful. It's just so gorgeous and it's so nice and calm in here. I really like it. I was sat down at exactly the right time for when I've booked, which is great. They actually also gave me a glass of water while I was waiting, which was nice. They just brought it over. I love touches like that that just make you feel a bit more looked after. And I have heard that they are going to play ABBA music during this afternoon tea. I'm so excited. This is literally like my dream. I've got the afternoon tea menu in front of me. It's all Mamma Mia themed, of course, which I really, really love. So just having a look at all the different things they've got on here. Oh my God, they've started playing the ABBA music. I'm loving it. So they've got vegan options, they've got savoury options that are just kind of including meat as well. They've got a scone, which is called Winner Takes the Scone, which I love. Some of the sweet items and the savoury items are also titled after kind of Mamma Mia themed things. For example, there's a finger sandwich called Slipping Through My Fingers. There's also a voulez-vous, vol-au-vent, which I love. There's Lay All Your Love on Me passion fruit cake. Donna's Dynamo Ball, which is a coconut macaroon filled with citrus curd. I love how they've themed this. I just think it's so fun. And if you're coming to London and visiting, this is the sort of afternoon tea that's just quite nice and fun to do. They did let me know the afternoon tea itself is around £40, and then they have drinks that you can add additionally. They've got some Mamma Mia themed cocktails. Actually, I think only one of these is Mamma Mia themed. The others are just regular cocktails. They've got a couple of mocktails. They've got Prosecco, champagne, sparkling wine that you can add. All reasonably priced, I think. I'll insert clips of this so you can see what the pricing's like. But overall, I'm really excited for this. They also have a few teas for you to choose from. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 teas you can choose from. They've got a couple of kind of special ones like the Covent Garden blend and the white peony with rosebuds. I've gone for the white peony with rosebuds because it's described as the champagne of teas. And they say that this is their most popular one, so I'm excited to try it. My tea's arrived. It comes in just a standard teapot. I'm not mad at it. It is a more affordable afternoon tea, so I think that's fair enough. And you've got the little teacup here as well with the strainer included, so you can strain it to make sure you don't get any bits in your tea. I've also ordered a cocktail. I went for the Mamma Mia martini because I just thought, why not? I feel like I need to try it because I just want to try everything that is Mamma Mia themed with this afternoon tea. This tea smells really nice. Let's try it and see what we think. It's a really nice floral flavour. It's nothing too overpowering. I really like this. I always like these kind of subtle, lighter floral teas, especially with an afternoon tea. So I definitely recommend ordering this one if you come to this afternoon tea. Okay, my Mamma Mia cocktail has arrived. I'm so nervous lifting this up because I don't want to spill it everywhere, but it looks incredible. It's this beautiful kind of reddy pink colour that just looks so delicious. So I'm excited to try this and see what I think. That is really, really tasty. I really like it. Overall, I'm impressed so far. I'm enjoying this experience. I think it's brilliant. I love something that's super themed. My afternoon tea has just arrived. It looks incredible. I'm obsessed with this. Okay, I need to actually show you guys this. It looks so good. I'm so excited to try everything. The theming is 10 out of 10. Okay, this is what the afternoon tea looks like when it arrives. I absolutely love it. Okay, let's talk through each layer. So, at the top here, you have got the sweet treats, the sweet items. They're all kind of Mamma Mia themed. I love the blue candy floss. I feel like that is very on brand. Then on the layer below, you've got all your savoury items, so your wraps, your sandwiches, your little tarts, and then right at the bottom, you've got your scones. Now, the only thing I'll say is you do just get one scone with this, but as I mentioned before, it is around the £40 price point, which is a bit cheaper than some other afternoon teas I've tried, so I think that's kind of fair enough. Maybe I'm being really nice to them because I just am obsessed with this and I love Mamma Mia as it is. I'm probably a little bit biased in my review, but this is what you get for the £42. Okay, let's get into trying and reviewing everything, starting with the savoury items. These all look really good. I'm going to rotate the plate so you can kind of see everything included. You get 4 different savoury items with this afternoon tea. One of them is a sandwich, which is a cucumber sandwich. Not my favourite, but we'll try it. And then you get a few other different bits included, like a wrap, a vol au vent, lots of different stuff to try. Let's start with trying the chickatita wrap, which is a chicken tikka wrap, I believe. Excited to try this. It looks really, really good. That is tasty. I really like it. The only thing I'll say is it is a little bit dry, but I can get past that. I really like the flavour of it and I really like it. It's nice to have a wrap instead of a sandwich. Okay, next let's try the Rosie's Take a Chance on Me Palmier. I believe that's what this one is. It's just a cute little pastry with sesame seeds on it. So let's try this and see what we think. That is really, really tasty. I really like that. Really good. I can't wait to finish that one off. Okay, third, let's move on to this sandwich. I think this is the slipping through my fingers sandwich. It is a cucumber sandwich, which I kind of feel like I might not like just because I don't like cucumber, but let's try it and see what we think. Not really my thing, but we know I don't like cucumber. I will say the cucumber in there is really nice and crunchy, so I give them points for that. It's good. It's just not my vibe in terms of flavours. And then finally, let's try the voulez-vous vol au vent. That is hard to say without tripping over the words, but this has hot smoked salmon in it and cream cheese, I believe. So I'm going to cut into this to try it just because there's no way that is fitting in my mouth as it is. It's a really nice flaky pastry. Okay, I've got some on my fork. Let's try this and see what we think. Really like that. I will say I think the pastry items in this for the savouries are really strong, really good. They're definitely my favourites, but overall I think it's a good spread of savoury items, a lot of variety in there, so you definitely won't get bored and you're not just having sandwiches back to back. Finished the savoury items, really enjoyed those. The only thing I didn't finish was the cucumber sandwich, which we knew was going to happen because it's just not my favourite type of sandwich, but overall I thought they were really good, not too filling, definitely enough for just one person with the stand that I've got. Now we've got the scone to try. So the scone that we've got is a fruit scone. This is what it looks like. It looks really nice. It's a good size. And then you get 2 pots with the clotted cream and the jam in them as well. This looks like plenty for just one scone. Feels like it was probably warm when this was set down, but because they bring everything all at the same time, I'm not surprised that it doesn't feel as warm now. But let's cut into it, try it out, and I'll let you know what I think. Can't really have a bad scone at an afternoon tea. It needs to be one of the best parts of it, I feel like. Cream first, of course. You guys know I always spread the cream first, and this clotted cream is really nice. It spreads really smoothly. The one that we had at the roast afternoon tea was a bit harder to work with, but this one's really good. Okay, and now let's put the jam on top as well. They are still playing the ABBA songs in the background, which I really like. I feel like it adds to the experience. The volume isn't too loud as well. It's not like they've brought a disco ball down from the ceiling and turned all the lights off and turned it into like an ABBA rave. It's just very subtle, and it's a nice way to have a hint towards the musical and the band that it's based on as well. I just feel like it all adds to the experience, which is really nice. So this is the scone all loaded up. How good does that look? Let's try it and see what we think. That's a really nice scone. It's actually quite a light one. It's not too heavy, not too dense. Really, really like it. So far, I'm really enjoying this. Okay, I've finished with my scone. That was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm just gonna show you how much of the cream and the jam I used, because I went to town with the cream and the jam, as you can see, but there's still a little bit left. So they definitely give you a really good amount of both of those to last you for the scone that you get. I also ordered another tea because I thought, why not? It's included in the price. I went for the Covent Garden blend, which is, let me just check the menu. Yunnan leaves, peppermint and blue cornflowers. I love a peppermint tea. I love a minty tea. So let's try it and see what we think. It's got a really nice minty taste to it. I really, really like that. And like I said, I love that they have these kind of specialty teas here that are just a bit different, because it just makes your experience feel a lot more unique. I am still also making my way through my cocktail. I've barely really made a dent in it, but it's really delicious. I'm just pacing myself with it while I also enjoy the rest of the afternoon tea. Okay, we are on to the final part of this afternoon tea, which is the sweet treats. And I love how themed these are. I just think they look absolutely gorgeous and just so nice. It's nice to get some unique little bits with our afternoon tea. So let's try each of these and see what we think. I'm going to start with the Sophie's Dream Lemon Drizzle Gatto, which I can't actually lift off the plate because it's all soft. It's basically like a cloud with this blue, why can't I think of the word? Blue candy floss. I don't know why I forgot the word for candy floss, but I'm going to try this one and I'll let you know what I think. I love lemon, so I'm hoping this is going to taste as good as it looks. Make sure we get some of the cake in this slice. Okay, I've got a slice of it here on my fork. Let's try it and see what we think. That's really nice and light. I love the mousse paired with the cake. I feel like it keeps that light flavour to it. There is a lemon flavour to it, but it's nothing too overpowering. I didn't actually get any of the candy floss with that, but let's try a bit of this as well. It's a bubblegum candy floss. Bubblegum isn't really my favourite flavour. I feel like it always comes across as very artificial, but it's a nice touch. It visually looks nice. So if bubblegum isn't your favourite flavour, you could just take that off and just enjoy the cake on its own. Okay, next, let's try the Lay All Your Love on Me cake pop. I love this heart-shaped cake pop. I think that is so cute. This is ruby chocolate, passion fruit cake and ganache. I love passion fruit, so hopefully I'm gonna like this. I've got a bit on my fork, so let's try this and see what we think. That is tasty. I will say the chocolate is a bit overwhelming with that one, but I feel like for it to look like this, you kind of need a thicker chocolate just for it to hold its shape. I would prefer more of a like jam or cream filling with the cake, but it's still nice and it still looks nice, so I'll give them points for presentation. Next, let's try Donna's Dynamo Ball. How insane does that look? It looks so good. It's a coconut ball filled with a citrus flavour. So I'm not the biggest fan of coconut and cakes, but let's try it and see what we think. Again, I feel like this just looks amazing, so I give them points for that. As you can probably tell, I'm struggling a bit to cut into this. Also, I'm being really quiet while I'm here because other people are also having their afternoon tea experiences, so I don't want to be too loud while I'm doing my review because I don't want to ruin their experience. Okay, I've got a bit on my fork. Let's try this and see what we think. Okay, I will say that was quite heavy and dense. Definitely not my favourite thing, and I probably would give that a bit of a skip, but it does look really beautiful on the stand. So I give them points for presentation. I just feel like a couple of these things are a little bit too heavy, which is a shame because the rest of the afternoon tea has been pretty good, and I love the theming of it. To finish, we have the Gimme 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 vegan chocolate cake. This looks really good. As you guys know, I'm not a fan of loads of chocolate, but I'll give it a go and I'll let you know what I think. Okay, this feels a lot softer than the other cakes. I've got some on my fork, so let's try it and see what we think. That's nice. If you like chocolate, you'll really like that. And it's quite a small little cake as well, so it's definitely not too overwhelming an amount of chocolate. So now that I've tried everything in the afternoon tea, let me give you my final thoughts and opinions on them. So to start with, the presentation of it is beautiful. The setup of the room, the menus, the layout of the afternoon tea cake stand, I feel like it's been thought through really, really well. And everything is just very visually appealing and beautiful, so great for photos. I love the added touch of playing some ABBA music during the seating as well. I feel like that just adds to the experience that I really, really enjoy. I will also say, The service here has been really good. So when I arrived, I was a bit early. They let me sit kind of in the lobby area and wait, and they brought me over some water as well without asking. So things like that are just nice to make you feel looked after. While I've been sat here, they've also been topping up my water with ice water, which again is really nice. They've come over and asked if I wanted any different teas to try, which is why I got to try the second tea. And just generally the service has been really, really good. So I definitely give them points for that. The drinks themselves are really nice. It's a bit more of a limited tea menu compared to some other places, but I do think the teas that they've included work really well for the afternoon tea experience. The cocktail that I tried as well, I really, really liked, and I feel like it's nice to have a signature cocktail with an afternoon tea that fits the theme of it. I think the thing that lets it down is some of the items are a bit dry. So the chicken wrap, the flavors are amazing, but it's just a bit too dry in the texture. And then a couple of the cake items, they're just too dry, and I feel like it really lets down what could be an phenomenal, amazing experience. I will say this is priced at £42 without any alcoholic drinks, so I think it is priced incredibly well for central London, and especially for a themed afternoon tea. So overall, would I recommend you come and try this one? Yes, I definitely would recommend that you come and try it. I think it's such a fun experience. It's something different and unique to do. Definitely one that might be worth sharing with someone just to enjoy the experience of a themed Mamma Mia afternoon tea. So let's have a look at where Mamma Mia places in my afternoon teas. It's actually in the top 5. It's the 5th best one that I've tried so far. I loved the theming. I just wish the food had been slightly better quality. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this review, and if you have, make sure you subscribe to my channel because I upload afternoon tea reviews every Sunday at 11 AM. I will see you guys in my next video.